We'll start here in seated and take these first few moments to settle in, to shed the layers of anything that happened prior to this moment. Just being willing to set that down as we step into our practice. And we'll focus on our belly specifically here. So some belly breathing. You can put your hands on your belly if you want, or you can just use your mind to bring your awareness to your belly. But with each breath in, think about expanding your belly outward. Long, slow breaths in and out. And we'll come into 4-part breath. So it's just breathing in for a count of 4, holding our breath for a count of 4, exhaling for 4, and holding the breath out for 4. And then after we do a couple rounds, you're welcome to increase the count to 5 or 6 or whatever, or just stay at 4, whatever feels good to you. Hands can rest on your knees. Breathe everything out through your nose. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue at your own pace. Count it out in your head. And if 4 feels like a bit too much, take it down to 3. No problem. And after this round, breathe normally. And then you can blink your eyes open. We're going to come back into this, but we're going to layer one more piece on top. So it's a mudra. So a lot of times we think about mudras with our hands, which is true, but we can also do mudras with our eyeballs. So this is called Sambhavi mudra. And what it is, it's also called third eye gazing. So in yoga, we like to say our third eye is in the middle of our forehead. But what's behind that is that the pituitary gland and the pineal gland are actually here and are activated when we roll our eyes upward and inward. So this old saying, if you cross your eyes, they're going to stay that way. Well, the yogis didn't think that. And this can feel really good because when we bring our eyes upward, so in, cross them in, and then roll them up like you're trying to look at the back of your forehead. When I do this, my eyes naturally close, my eyelids, but yours might stay open. You can try it right now. You're going to feel just a little bit of pressure, maybe a lot of pressure. And if it's too much pressure, back your eyes off a little bit. If you've never done this before, it might be a little bit too much. It took me like a week of consistent practice to feel okay with like really letting my eyes go upward. And what I'd like us to try in 4-part breath is every time you inhale, just naturally roll your eyes up and hold your breath and eyes up. And then as you exhale, let your eyes relax back down. So the eyes roll in and up as you breathe in and hold, and they release back down as you exhale. Okay? So really simple, eyes roll up and they roll up as far as you want. And if it's too much, especially if you feel like it's creating a headache situation, that is not the desired outcome. So stop it at that point and just do the 4-part breath. Okay? So breathe everything out. And then inhale through your nose for 4, 3, roll your eyes up, 2, 1, hold your breath, eyes rolled up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through your nose, release your eyes, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, roll your eyes up, 2, 1. Hold with them up, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue at your own pace. So each time we roll our eyes up, you're activating these glands in your forehead that can help release hormones that relax us, that help us feel more bliss in our life, and help increase our access to intuition, that deep inner knowing. Take one more full cycle. And then release the technique and breathe. Just noticing how you feel, how your forehead feels, how your body feels. And then start to move your torso in some big circles. Torso comes down, around, and back. You can round and stretch as much as you want as you do this. Oftentimes I like to kind of roll through my belly as I'm moving. Switch directions. Beautiful. Back to center. So one more from here, we're actually going to do something called, it's called clearing the gates. And so what this does is it helps open up the pathways and smooth out the pathways of the hands and the feet. So we're going to be doing our hands first. And I'll come up to the screen because we do one at a time. You're going to use, let's do our right hand. So you're going to take your left hand and trace it's like a gully or a gap between the thumb and the pointer finger. Trace it up to the top of your hand where you can kind of feel where the bones merge. There's like a little notch there. And what you're going to do is use your other hand just to massage all the way down to the gully between the fingers. If this is sore, well, we use our thumb a lot with texting. It's like our texting finger. So just massage all the way down. And when you get to the gully, just pinch it and pull it off, like you're pulling off any excess energy. And then we'll do the next one. So between the pointer and the middle, trace it all the way up to the top of your hand, about to where you can feel that notch between the two bones. And then again, just massage down. Just looking to kind of smooth out if you feel any adhesions in the fascia that connects the connective tissue. And then pinch it off at the end. Move on to your next one. Move at your own pace. If these areas are sore, it's perfectly normal. And finally, between pinky and ring, massage it all the way down. Pinch it off. And then you're going to massage each finger. Start with the thumb. And just massage the finger all the way down. Pinch it off. Pointer. Pinch it off. Middle. Ring. And pinky. And then I always like to flick each finger against the thumb. And then all fingers against the thumb a few times. Roll through your wrist. Now this is the magic part. Let your hands rest on your knees. Just close your eyes and tune in with the difference between one hand and the other right here. Amazing. It always blows my mind. Let's do the other hand. So right hand now is doing the massaging. Again, find the gully between thumb and pointer. And massage. Maybe I tend to massage a little harder than most people. I like to really dig in there. Pinch it off. Next one. Make sure you're breathing. And if it feels like there's a lot of tension, just breathe out through your mouth. Our hands are our connection to our heart. They're how we express ourselves in the world. So this helps open the heart. Massage each finger when you're done with the gullies. And then flick each finger against the thumb and all fingers against your thumb when you're done. Nice, no rush. Yep, roll it out. Maybe roll them both out. Now we're even. Great job. Now we're going to do the feet. So it's essentially the same thing, but what's great is that we can do both feet at the same time. So your feet will come out in front of you like more of a diamond shape, so you have some space. If you need to do one foot at a time, totally okay here. So start between the big toe and the second toe, and I'm just going to hold one up so you can see it. Find the gully. So from the crease in between the toes, follow it up to the top of your foot. Find that notch, and then start to massage it down. This is where you can do both at the same time. Our feet are a connection to the earth. So the more that we can wake up our feet, the more grounded and connected to the earth we can feel. Pinch it off at the gully and then do the next one. Massaging all the way down. Pinch it off. And continue. And finally, the pinkies. Powerful little self-care massage practice. And you're going to massage each toe, starting with your big toes, massage down, pinch them off. Second toe, middle, fourth, and your pinkies. Give your toes a wiggle when you complete this. I always like to lift one foot up and just draw my toes back toward my heel. Just gives a good stretch on the front of your foot. Whew, and then opposite foot, same thing. Draw your toes back as much as you're comfortable with. Whew, and then release. Wiggle all your toes one more time. Really lovely, everybody. So now we'll bring our feet wide. So I kind of scoot off my cushion for this one. You can too. Bring your feet as wide as you're comfortable and make sure your toes are pointed straight up. I know my toes kind of go off the screen a little bit, but flex your feet. So toes pointed straight up. And then do yourself a little favor. If your hamstrings are tight, it might be good to sit on a cushion here. But again, it's up to you. And then to make sure that our feet aren't rolling inward, I always like to kind of grab my inner thighs here and just encourage them out. I kind of bring some of this flesh to the outside so that my legs have an easier time, toes being pointed up. Now, spine tall, take a breath in. And then as you exhale, hinge forward, keeping a flat spine. You'll feel a little tug on the back of your legs. Maybe support yourself with hands in front of you. So if this is enough, you don't have to go far at all. That's great. If you want to crawl your hands forward, getting a little bit more of a stretch on your inner thighs, that's great too. Maybe you surrender your head down and breathe. Now, if it's just way too much on your legs, you can bring blocks underneath your knees to give them a natural bend. That can be an option. And just let something go here. With every inhale, think about expanding the back of your body. It's almost like your shoulder blades are spreading apart. And if your mind is wandering, it's okay. That's what it does. Just bring it back. Focus on your breath. Remember, our breath is the only thing in life that is always happening as long as we're alive. It's in every single moment. So the more we focus there, the more we can be present. One more breath in. And a big breath out. Slowly walk your hands back from wherever they are. Beautiful job. Let's take our right foot in. Bring your right foot to your inner left thigh. And you're going to orient your torso so it's facing over your extended leg. And I always like to kind of tent my fingertips on either side to really sit tall through my spine, long spine. Take a breath in. And then exhale, start to hinge forward. So when I say hinge, I just mean don't send. Some people crumble forward like this where really they're not going forward. They're just slouching. So when we say hinge at the hips, it means like really lead with your heart down. And then you're welcome to walk your hands down. Maybe you grab your calf or your ankle. Maybe your forehead surrenders toward your knee. And then just breathe in this fold. Think about this really deep forward fold you're in right now. See if you can feel some elongation through your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. Remembering that it's all connected. Your hamstrings on the back of your leg, traveling up your legs, around your bum, into your spine, all the way to the crown of your head. Big, long stretch. We'll take a few more breaths. And then inhale, roll up. We're gonna wind our arms back. So your right hand is gonna come behind you. Left hand is just gonna open up to the sky. And then as we exhale, our left hand is gonna come toward our left foot. Right arm is up and over. You might grab your big toe. You might just rest your hand. Now we're gonna flow with our breath. So inhale, right hand back, left arm up. You might bend your back elbow. And then exhale, forward. Reach for your left toes, right arm over. Inhale back. Exhale forward. Move with your breath. One more inhale. And this exhale, back up to center. Ooh, great job. Let's extend the opposite leg. Tuck your left foot in. And again, opposite side. So we orient ourselves facing over our extended leg. Hands might ground on either side. Take a breath in. And then as you exhale, forward fold. Fold over your leg. Don't have to go far if it doesn't feel good. Otherwise, you can really surrender your head. Maybe you reach for your calf or your ankle or your foot. Anchor your attention with your breath. So again, if mind is wandering, come back to your inhale and your exhale. And then with an inhale, walk your hands back. And pinwheel your hands. So left hand comes behind you, right arm reaches up, open up. And exhale, right hand toward the right toes or right ankle, left arm over. And just start to flow with your breath. One more exhale. One more inhale. And then rise up to center. Beautiful, everybody. Great job. Let's extend both legs. And we're going to recline down onto our back. Going to get a little bit into our hips and our legs. Recline all the way down. And let's extend our right leg long and hug your left knee into your chest. Clasp your hands over your shin And maybe you take some big circles with your knee. You can pull it all the way up toward your armpit. Kind of feel what that compression feels like. And then back to center. See if you can extend your leg up toward the sky. Now, I do not have a strap with me in this moment. If you have a strap, this would be a great time for it. Otherwise, it's totally fine without a strap as well. So I am going to clasp my hands behind my left thigh. If I had a strap, I would reach my strap underneath the ball of my left foot and I would hold the two ends of it here. So our goal is super simple. We're just going to draw our leg closer to our torso. You don't have to crank it down. It's meant to be nice and gentle. So every inhale you fill with breath, and every exhale pull your leg just a little deeper. One more inhale and exhale. Go ahead, bend your left knee and bring your left knee to the outside. So you're letting it just drop to the outside. Now, if you have a strap, you might keep it underneath the ball of your foot. So I might keep my leg extended. You could do this without a strap too, but for me, I think it feels really good if I don't have a strap to I'm just supporting my leg and I'm letting the weight of it just drop out to the side. My right hand is on my right hip, just grounding it into the mat. Letting my knee naturally fall out, just in an effort to open things up. Now we're going to roll our knee in a circle, nice and slow. So if this doesn't feel good, just find a static pose. Otherwise, help your knee down, around, and back through center. Just finding some nice neutral rotation. So I sometimes like to extend my leg when I do this all the way down and back up to center. You move however it feels good for you to move. If this doesn't feel good, please don't do it. You might go the opposite direction. Great job. Back to center. And let's take a spinal twist. So I always like to scoop my hips a little bit to the left and then allow your left knee to cross over to the right side. And then you're going to look over to your left. Just letting your knee fall as naturally as it can. Beautiful. Back to center. Whoo, bend both knees and just notice, how does your left leg feel? How does your right leg feel? Maybe there's a difference. And then as you're ready, extend your left leg long and let's hug right knee into chest. Now you might roll your knee around a little bit, checking in with some mobility, hugging it up into your armpit. And then we'll extend our right leg up, again, using a strap if you'd like, or clasping your hands behind your thigh, and just pulling it toward you as much as you're comfortable with. You're not cranking it down. Remember, you don't want to overstretch, but just enough so that you can feel tension. Keep yawning. Yawning is an amazing way to tell us that energy is moving. So if you're yawning too, just let her rip. One more inhale and exhale. Bend your knee and let your right knee fall out to the right side. So hip is open. You might use a strap, you might not. Left hand can ground onto your left hip. And breathe. And then if that rotation felt good on the other side, maybe you bring your knee in, down, around, or maybe the opposite way. Just play around with some rotation through your hip. Don't forget to breathe. And then as you're ready, we'll find our spinal twist. So hips might scoot to the right. Right knee comes across your body to the left side. Maybe look to the right. And then inhale back to center. Beautiful job. Whew. And hug both knees into your chest. This is called Apanasana, wind releasing pose. So knees hug into chest and try to relax your belly. So you're just letting all of your internal organs feel this compression. Upper body's relaxed. So you're not straining or lifting your head. Last breath in. And exhale, release your feet down. Ooh, coming into a supported bridge. So I will recommend grabbing, if you have a yoga block, great. If you only have a cushion or a pillow, that works too. You can kind of fold it up or ball it up. But we're going to place our block right underneath our sacrum. So your low back. So there should be no back bending here. It's just meant to be in a really supportive place. When you're in this, you want to be looking straight up. Okay, so not turning your head side to side. So once you're here, feel free to lift your hips up, come into it. Let your hips surrender into your prop, whatever it is. Even if it feels like, I know for me, when I started out doing yoga, I was thinking to myself, well, I feel like I'm not doing anything. So this pose, supported bridge, is about not doing anything. What we learn and what we teach ourselves here is to accept the support of the block, to say yes to extra help. And so you can actively release any clenching of your glutes, your butt muscles. Release any tension in your shoulders or your belly. And breathe. Few more rounds of breath. Then exhale completely. And as you're ready, press your feet so that you can lift and bring the block out from underneath your sacrum. You might roll a little bit side to side or windshield wiper to release. We'll take a short shavasana here and then we'll close class seated. So just take these few minutes to surrender. Shavasana, legs are long, hands at your sides, palms to the sky. Surrender your body and any structured breathing. Just let everything be totally natural, not hanging on to anything. Start to breathe deep into your belly. Waking your body back up. Finding some movement in your fingers and your toes. And eventually reaching your arms long overhead. Find a stretch. A yawn if you need to. Hug your knees to your chest. And then yogi's choice, you can rock and roll a few times to get up to seated. You can roll to one side. Whatever you need to do, meet me in a seat with your cushion. And we'll find a comfortable seated cross-leg posture. If your body is just not feeling seated cross-leg, remember you can always come into a chair. It's always available to you here. So spine tall, let's close down the eyes or look softly downward. Become aware of your breath if you're not already. Noticing a subtle pause between inhale and exhale, and another little pause between exhale and inhale. We'll practice what's called a metta meditation. Metta means loving kindness. So in this moment, after we've moved our body and our breath, bring to mind each person that I guide you to visualize. Just use your imagination. Let's start with imagining yourself. So see yourself standing in your mind's eye right in front of you. If you have any thoughts, just let them go. Remember, you are not those thoughts. And I'll be repeating this out loud, but you repeat after me in your mind, with your mind's voice. In this moment, looking at an image of yourself, say to yourself, "May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be at ease." Now imagine someone that you love standing just in front of you. Probably the first person that popped into your mind. And say, "May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be at ease." Now imagine someone that you neither like nor dislike, like a neutral party. Maybe someone you see on your morning walk every day, a neighbor you might have never met before. Go with the first person that pops into your mind. Visualize them as best as you can. And with your mind's voice, say to this person, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be at ease. Now, again, going with the first person that comes to your mind, imagine someone that you are struggling to get along with, someone you might have a current disagreement with. And with your mind's voice, say to this person, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be safe. May you be at ease. And now imagine a community, any community that you are a part of. You might imagine the whole world. You might imagine your town, your group of friends, whatever popped into your mind. And say in your mind, may they be happy. May they be healthy. May they be safe. May they be at ease. And now imagine the whole world, all beings everywhere. In your mind's eye, hold our tiny blue dot in your heart and say, repeating after me with your mind's voice, may all beings everywhere be happy. May all beings everywhere be healthy. May all beings everywhere be safe. May all beings everywhere be at ease. So for these final minutes of class, we'll just have silent meditation. You're welcome to use a mantra of your choice, or if you don't have one today, feel free to use So Hum, repeating the mantra as a focal point for your intention. Perhaps when you inhale, you chant in your mind, So, and when you exhale, you chant in your mind, Hum. So, hum. So, hum. Allow the mantra to consume all of your attention. And when you feel your attention drift away and you notice it, just innocently come back to the mantra. Allow the mantra to fade into the background. And return to your breath. Our final practice is called breath of light. Hands can ground onto your knees, palms down. This is a 7-part inhale through your nose, 1 part exhale. So there's 7 little sips of air with no exhale in between, and then 1 big breath out through the nose. This is a really quiet breath, so it's not loud sniffs. So go ahead and join me. Exhale everything out. At the bottom, inhale for a count of 7. Again, 6, 5, 4, little sniffs, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath in, maybe roll your eyes up. And exhale through your nose all the way out. When you get to the bottom, start counting at your own pace, back from 7. Little sips all the way to the top. When you get to the top, you hold as long as you'd like. And then 1 big breath out. When you start to find your rhythm, start to imagine the quality of light all around you. And with each breath in, you're pulling that light, filling up your body, especially if you have any parts of your body with tension or tightness. Imagine filling them up with light. After your next exhale, release the technique. Breathe normally and bring your hands to your heart. Just dropping into gratitude for this time to focus on yourself, for today, and for all the people in your life that you've dedicated your practice to. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. The light in me sees and honors the light in all of you. Thank you so much for your practice today.